And welcome back to another video, another episode of Coffee and Stocks. In today's video, we are going to talk about another penny stock that has the huge potential. But before we get started, can you please drop a like on this video as well as press that amazing subscribe button, because it does go a long way in supporting the channel. And I do thank every single one of you guys, because you guys are honestly, seriously, super amazing. And let's get I'm also doing a giveaway each Friday, just like every Friday. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, because that gets you an entry on getting this dividends on whatever I talk about this week. So stay tuned to that. So who are we talking about? We are talking about Trxc Inc. Currently going for $1.66. Don't forget, with each penny stock, everything is super volatile, right? This is super volatile right now. It was going for $1.54. You know, that's 10% towards the upside. Now you might say, oh, that's not that much, blah blah blah, but look at this. Look at here. It was going for, at the end of Friday, it was going for $1.16, and then it just shot up 43%. Even at one point, if you go right here, it was going for around 122% to the upside. So be careful when you do invest in penny stocks. This is very volatile, right? So we get a little deeper into who Trxc is, and it's a medical device company that is digitizing the interface between the surgeon and the patient to improve minimally invasive surgery. Today provided a preliminary 200 year-end corporate update. Not 200 year, 2020 year-end upgrade. Recent highlights: Senhen Surgical System received its registration certificate by the Russian Medical Device Regulatory Agency. I can't say their name, but this person, allowing for its sale and utilization throughout the Russian Federation. So they give it the green light in their country, and they are currently using it in their country. It is available to them right now. Southern Surgical Hospitalization, a hospital based in Louisiana, entered into an agreement to lease and utilize Senhen Surgical System. First pediatric cases utilizing Senhen's completed in October, representing the first time the 3mm instruments were used in robotic pediatric surgery. So it's pretty amazing the fact that, you know, tons more company are creating robotics and, you know, products that you're able to minimize how, you know, bad you cut up the human body, especially with this, as you see right here, 3mm. It's super tiny, therefore you are allowing the body to, you know, recuperate faster and heal itself a little faster. Now, I do want to tell you guys, with every company that you guys hear, no matter who they are, you're supposed to see net losses, cash intake, and all that stuff. You have to look at all of that. For the 3 months ended in September 30th, 2020, net loss attributable to common stockholders was $15.1 million, or 15 per share, as compared to net loss of $97 million, or $5.55 per share in the 3 months ended in September of 2019. So I guess you could say in September 30th, 2019, they had a net loss of $97.8 million. Compared to a year after that, they only had a net loss of $15.1 million, or about 15 cents per share, which is a huge difference between 2019 and 2020. But you have to understand that it's still $15.1 million loss. So definitely keep that in mind, because that's a huge loss. For the 3 months ended in September 30th, 2020, the adjusted net loss attributable to common stockholders was $11.9 million, or 12 cents per share, as compared to the adjusted net loss of $20.6 million, or $1.17 per share in the 3 months ended in 2030. So the net loss in total, yes, it decreased in 2020 compared to 2019, but still, put that into perspective, they did still have $11.9 million in loss. So definitely keep that in mind. This is what we just talked about right now. Russia okayed it, and they are currently using it. Senhen Surgical System. So that is pretty interesting. I mean, the Russians are, they use more stuff, just like, for example, the vaccine. They were able to use it before everyone else was onto it. So I don't know, take it with a grain of salt. We look into a little deeper on who they are, and they believe in digitizing the interface between the surgeon and the patient, in laparoscopy to increase control and reduce surgical variation, for improved patient outcomes in today's valued healthcare environment. So they do design this specifically, you know, for the surgeons to enhance their capabilities. Don't forget that we are all humans and we do mess up a lot. And, you know, obviously we don't want surgeons to mess up as they're doing the surgery. So this is definitely giving them more capability to, you know, have a better chance of doing whatever they need to do inside the body, plus not invade so much. So this is very, very interesting to me. I do want to say, you know, they do have quite a bit of companies and countries that are interested in what they are doing. So it's pretty much robotics doing everything in that sense, right? But before you guys, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't want you guys to invest into something that is out of your understanding or anything like that. Go contact your financial advisor, because that's the number one thing that you guys should do. They do have FDA clearance and all that stuff in multiple companies, like Japan, PMDA approved, building awareness and ramping up clinical adoption. They have quite a bit of information, and they are, you know, active sites in the US, in Europe, in Asia. 3,700 surgeries performed to date, and 140 global employees, plus 100 plus surgeon users. But they will point in everyone's presentation, they will point to the pretty things that they are doing. Now, do I believe in this? I personally do like robotics doing the surgeries and the doctors controlling it, because robots tend to cause less problems. They tend to create less incisions, less things that can't hurt, you know, the human body. But obviously we're not here to see if I like robots or if I like the doctors. I do want to tell you guys about the net loss that they do have, and that's something very important, because it doesn't seem like they have much cash flow coming in, which is kind of a red flag, and it should be a red flag for everyone, because that is kind of dangerous. If they don't have a red flag, then, you know, bankruptcy can you know, be a result. So I do like that their net loss was decreased from 2019 to 2019, meaning in 1 year they were able to change that drastically, and hopefully in 2021 they're able to outperform and actually be in the positive instead of having a net loss. So definitely keep that in mind. Do I think it's super hyped right now? Yes. I don't like this you know, 43% to the upside without some kind of correction. So do expect this to correct a little bit. I don't know when, but do expect it to come back maybe in, you know, 20-30 cents. And if you still believe in this company, definitely keep that in mind. As you can see right here, the revenue in September 2020 was $114,000, which is a negative 59%. So definitely keep that in mind before you invest in anything like this. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, so do not, you know, take my words as advice. Definitely don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. I will leave this presentation down below so you guys could look at that for yourselves if you are trying to do your own research. Comment down below so you do have the chance of getting that revenue, that dividend from me. And I will see you guys next time on Coffee and Stocks.